The Graham mentality is kind of the foundation of everything we are.
We do everything looking out for the owner's best interest.
Making every decision from the viewpoint of what's best for that owner.
So we tried to build everything with the mentality of if it was us as the owner, what would we want?
And we keep their best interest forefront.
For us, if you break down what we do, we build relationships. That's simple.
To build a good relationship, it's all about trust.
It's the cornerstone of all relationships in life.
You have to do the little things right every day to build the trust to gain that relationship with the owner.
That means if it's good news, bad news, whatever it is, you have to be honest about it.
Graham Construction stands out above the rest is when there are issues. We resolve them no matter what it takes.
And going above and beyond what they expect out of you.
Who doesn't want to go build relationships with people? And we're not doing it with buildings or technology, we're doing it with people. So if you enjoy people and a human connection, Graham affords you that opportunity that no other construction company does.
It's who we are. Without those relationships, we're nothing more than a logo on the front door of an office downtown Des Moines.
Graham's reputation is to be able to deliver a very quality building on time, on budget, with a happy owner. And how can we improve? So it's a constant improvement as well.
If we tell you we're going to do something, we honor that commitment.
Our reputation is we are not willing to sacrifice an ounce of it.
Our clients know that we did what we set out to do in the first place. We made promises, we deliver on those promises.
It's one of integrity. It's a reputation of high quality.
We're always doing everything top-notch. We're not going to cut corners. We're not going to use subpar materials just to maybe cut costs.
Because you're only as good as what your customers say about you. And in Iowa, there's 118 hospitals.
And they talk. They talk about construction projects. They know who's having a good project, who's having a bad project. And it's so important to us to make sure that in those conversations, Graham's name stays high on the list.
Doing whatever it takes to get the job done is kind of where we separate the men from the boys, the pros from the amateurs, because individuals have to be driven. Their why has to be strong enough to say, yep, I'll do whatever it takes.
That may mean working longer hours. That may mean coming up with additional solutions. That may mean making an extra 10, 20 phone calls.
I like to have leaders work for me, someone that doesn't need to be told what to do all the time.
Doing the little things when no one's watching.
High expectations within yourself.
Don't exploit, what you do. Show it by doing.
We do a really good job of making sure that the core values that need to be inherent within people are there.
They want to be a top performer. They want to figure out how to go that extra mile, and we do it because that's what we enjoy doing.
Being professional starts with caring enough about how you present yourself. We wear suits and ties at Graham, and it's not because we think we're better than others. It's just a sign of respect. John Graham, our founder, believed in that if you're going to show up and you're going to ask people to make multi-million-dollar decisions, then you better go dressed appropriately to put your best foot forward.
He always had an interest in appearance, and appearance does make a big difference.
It's how we treat and interact with our customers, how we listen, try to find their needs, and always figure out a solution.
It's the way that you treat and respect everyone, and I don't mean if that's a client or who that is.
Conducting yourself in a manner that you wouldn't be afraid to in front of your mother or your minister or your spouse.
Are they showing respect? Are they getting the job done? Are they hitting their deadlines?
If we have our own employees in the hospital, we want them to be professional. We want them to be nice, courteous. You stop for the patient, you let them by.
It's not only showing up every day and doing what you're expected to do, but it's doing what you're expected to do from a client standpoint.
There's boxes that we need to check for every project to make sure that every client gets the benefit of our 35 years of history.
Safety at Graham, it's uncompromised.
And we will not overlook safety for any reason.
If you show up on the job site with 10 fingers, I expect you to go home with 10 fingers, 2 ears, 2 eyes.
We want you to see your kids at night. We want you to see your wife. We don't want injuries at all.
Everybody in the organization has to believe in safety. Everyone in the organization has to treat safety number one priority.
When we see something that's unsafe or questionable, we stop. We evaluate the situation and make it right.
You know, we want to create a safe site so that anybody can walk through there at any time and not feel like they're in danger.
I think the neatest thing here is we don't have safety designated people. We are a safety designated company.
We are all
All committed.
All committed.
We are all committed to safety.